Who is ready for Comedy Night 5? That's right. Comedy Night 5, ladies and gentlemen. I don't see Mr. Goder in the house. Tragic, tragic, tragic. First of all, before we begin, does everybody have a drink? Are you comfortable? Yes. Excellent. During a performance, should your drink run out, you may simply raise your hand and flag Dave down. Dave, could you raise your hand for us, please, sir? Mr. Olaf. You may simply just raise your hand and flag him down. However, we will be trying to take a break with Dave and make it easy on him. And we'll be taking some breaks. Probably every 2 comics, you'll have a 5-minute break. No, this is what an MC does. He introduces you to the location, to the place where the bathroom is. Just there. The bathroom is just there. Ladies and gentlemen, the bathroom is just there. This is not supposed to be funny. I am your MC tonight. My name is Joe Siki. Nice to meet those of you who I don't know. What I will be doing is introducing your comedians. I will also be setting the parameters for the evening. Did he just say parameters, Bubba? Does that mean we get to get the gimp and get out the guns? No, it does not. It means I set what the comics are allowed to do here and what they're not allowed to do. For example, we will have no foul language. None. No foul language. Now, having said that, I must explain what foul language is. For example, if you are up here in your 10 minutes and you say, George W. Bush is a dirty motherfucking cocksucker, that is not foul language. That is a declarative statement. Those are fine. You may say that to your heart's content. However, if you say something like, along the lines of, I love Bernie Sanders so much I want to pee on his face, that is foul language. That is intent to demean. That is not allowed. I'll punch you. If you say that, we have a yellow card. I love Bernie Sanders so much I want to pee on his face. Yellow card. Do I have a yellow card referee volunteer in the audience?
Yeah, right here.
Are you there, sir? Could you come up, please? Come up, please. Come on up here. Come on up here. Thank you very much.
Yes.
What's your name, sir?
My name is Bernie.
Your full name, sir.
Bernie Sandwich.
That is a mouthful. Thank you. Do you understand the rules? If you hear foul language, you don't say anything. You simply yellow card the individual.
Yes.
Thank you, Bernie Sandwich. Thank you, Bernie. All right. Those are the parameters. That's a yellow card. Now, in your 10 minutes as a comic up here are professional comedians. If they should get 1 yellow card, they still got a second chance. That's okay. No problem. And again, foul language, can be misconstrued. So we don't want to misconstrue anything. That's why I'm setting the parameters. No, you may not get your guns and you may not get the gimp. Okay? The second offense in that 10-minute period would get you
the red card.
a red card. All right? For example, if the comedian comes up here and he says, Donald Trump fucks pigs, that is not foul language. That is okay. A simple declarative sentence. No problem. Do you know Lyndon Baines Johnson actually said of one of his rival politicians, that man fucks pigs? And the only reason he said it was because he wanted to hear the man deny it. And the man never could and never did. So he never denied it. Why would he? He would have demeaned himself by denying it. So demeaning language twice. Get you a red card. Do I have a volunteer for the red card?
only use that if they get one of these, right?
Well, yellow card has to come first, except for a murder. No volunteers to be the red card individual? No, you're the yellow card individual. Dude, come on, can I get a volunteer? I think I can get a volunteer. Who wants to red card the comics? Do I get a volunteer red card the comics? You, sir, look like you have a pretty good idea of what foul language might mean. You might understand. Okay, no, it's fine. How about you, man? Would you like to get somebody off this stage who said something offensive? You can do that if you just take the red card. Would you like to do that, man? Thank you. What is your name? Isabel. That's a beautiful name. That's not a mouthful like this man's name. Oh, you should yellow card me for that. I just said that's a mouthful. I should get a yellow card for that. All right. Enough of me, guys. Thank you, Isabel. And thank you to Bernie Sandwich. Yellow Carter and Red Carter. And now, with no further ado, like I said, you can say lots of things on this stage. You can say spanking. You can say jerk. You can say asshole. You may not say anything with intent to demean. So, here's someone who knows a little bit about spanking. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. Without further cueing of the music, adieu.
For Christ's sake, you the fucking
No, he's coming up. Come on. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Gary Firth.
Hello, good evening. Good evening. It's a good job that those tickets were prepaid, or we might not have anyone here tonight with this bad weather. So my my assistant. So my wife called me this morning, and she says, "Stop calling me your wife." She said, because we divorced over many moons ago. That was my friend's wife, with 2 dogs fucking.
Did you just demean a dog?
I think it was just a whole tradition, actually. But anyway, so my wife, she says that I'm like a Jew in bed. And her sister said I was a cute and goat.
Oh, that's so bad.
That went a lot better than it did this afternoon when I was trying out. And it's glad. Anyway, I'm very glad to see this. My friend Michael Kutu. I defriended him because he's just too nice. I don't like people that are too nice on the internet. I don't know why I haven't even friended you, but I should friend you. But so I defriended him, and we had like a competition to lose weight, and we both failed miserably. But I've started a new diet.
No.
I've started a new diet, and it's called having no fucking money diet. So it is going quite well, and. Now I just went because we were over 100 kilos.
I'm gonna get uncarded.
We were over 100 kilos, and now
Oh my God, my arms! Oh my
I am 99.9 kilos. And as you know, in Japan, this is the sign of the Debu.
I like that. That's good. Okay, props.
Yellow point.
No, I retract that yellow point. That was good.
I am still married. I was just taking off the papers. We are still married in England, so it's been 21 years we've been married. We are still married, but we're just not. We've been uncoupled, as someone
Like not having sex?
So. No, we're just uncoupled.
Oh, okay.
We weren't two stray dogs. Okay. So like I'm married, so ladies, it's got to be your place. Stolen jokes never work.
Borrowed. They're borrowed.
But yeah, I could have done better with it. Anyway, so looks like yeah, he said
Sarah Palin.
well, that was that joke I just did. That was that joke I just did. So my wife.
It's lovely.
She was driving. She wasn't driving. I was driving in Cormac, and I don't usually get that. And someone shouted out, "Oh, you fucking arsehole!" I thought, now, if I was in Sakai, I could understand that. But I don't know anyone in Cormac. And it turns out it was the wife. She's passed a test, and she's driving the car that I gave my son. And my worst fears have come to fruition. She's shacking up with an Australian.
Fucking Albert.
Oh yeah, thanks for reminding me of that one. Does anyone know Victoria's Secret?
She had no black friends.
Anyone know Victoria's Secret?
We've been into
Yeah, well, the Victoria's Secret was that her husband Albert wore a cock ring. Okay, let's start from the beginning. Do you know what a cock ring is? Well, I didn't know until a few years ago, until I got stuck. But you know, like I've been having some dire thoughts recently, and suicide's been there. And you know the TEL, this Tokyo English Lifeline, and I think it's going throughout Japan, and like giving advice to people that are finding it tough in Japan. But it's been outsourced to Karachi. In Pakistan. And so when I was giving this, when I was telling this woman that I'm feeling suicidal, she says, "Can you drive a truck?"
Oh, that's pretty bad.
Well, she "Can you drive a truck?" So I said, so I told my son Enzo, I told him a joke, and I said, "Do you like that one, Enzo?" He says, "What marks? Do you want it like out of 10 or out of 100?" And he said, "I've said out of 100." He said, 1. So I said, "What do you think the chances of me and your mummy getting back together?" He said, "Do you want out of 100 or out of 10? Yeah, same again. But anyway, so English people, there's a few in the crowd, I believe, British people, and anyone know Countdown? Yeah. Countdown is a British game where you're given like 9 letters, numbers game. Excuse me.
Oh, that's
it's got to go one way or the other. And so in this countdown. There's these champions, and they're very bright nerds, they're very, very smart, and they go on from and they can be like 8 times champion. And this one champion, what he did, he wrote a book, and he put it on Amazon, and this is a true story, by the way. Gets funny.
Yes.
From New York, boy. Okay, and I hope it does. So he had a review on Amazon. And it was this Scottish girl, and she did this review, and he didn't like it. So what he did, he left his house, and then he went up to Scotland, and she worked in a supermarket, and he clobbered her. He hit her in the aisle. While she was working, he went up behind her and hit her with something, and knocked her out. And it was only because of the CCTV cameras that they found out who it was, and they jailed him. But in honour of this guy, you keep telling yourself, don't you?
Yeah.
So, and I wrote this song, and it's and you might know it. It's when I wake up in the morning, I like to read my Amazon reviews. And when I woke up early this morning, all I could see was bad news. It was this lassie, she lived in Scotland. I didn't like what she put up on my thread. So I thought I'd pay a visit and kick her right in the head. right in the head. Yeah, I must admit, the audience participation was not what I expected. So there's no Proclaimers fans in here then, or Christians.
Well, I know the fucking song. That's not it though.
Of course it's not, because they're road trip, fucking hell.
We need a little.
Shake your rattle.
Da-da-da.
Okay, here's another song you won't like. As you know,
I love it. I love
as
that
you
song.
know, as you know, Jesus came to Japan. This is another song I'm trying out. Jesus came to Japan, and this is when the area where I lived in Japan. There's like a little bed and breakfast where no one can get in. They're always booked, and that's why there's all these blue-eyed, blonde-haired children in this area. And
Well, it's a Jewish blue-eyed blonde-haired.
was he Jewish?
Yeah.
What? So why did the Jews kill him?
He was Middle Eastern. He didn't suck.
Okay, and so this is another song that's going to fail, and a lot English people will know this. Is a great song. It's a song by William Blake.
It's called
It's a song. It's at 10 minutes already. Wow.
Yeah.
So it's a song by William Blake, and Americans won't know this, but English people love this song because we all sang it in assemblies a certain while ago. It's gone. And did those feet in ancient time work in Japan's paddy fields? This is no slur upon the Irish, because they would not know Tambo. And yes, he worked very hard, and after a hard day's work, he would retire to an izakaya, and the shout would go out for Jesus Christ sake.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay, because there's a lot of new faces. There's a lot of new faces. Before I was doing a night I dressed as an Arab.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, I want to finish with something. Well,
Red shaker. Give me the red shaker.
this song.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I'm not listening to it. I'm not listening to it. No. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to fucking hear it again. It sucks. I hate that song.
Sean, 2 yellow cards does equal a red card. But you have to let him say
Yes,
something
thank you.
between the first yellow card and the second.
Well,
I don't want to hear it.
Put your fingers in your
fucking
count.
I
I
don't like
think
the
a lot of
song.
people would like to hear it.
Alright?
What's wrong? Come on, Sean. What's wrong with it?
It sucks. You do it every time and nobody
Let's
laughs.
move along.
What's that?
Nobody laughs.
Okay. Those up.
Okay. Alright, thank you, Gary.